Imagine you have 4 zeros, right? And each of these zeros exists in a slot. And each of these slots are in a particular position. So all the way to the right, this position is the 0 position. The next position is the 1 position. Next position is the 2 position. And then the 3 position. And then you can add more going this way if you would like. And it would just keep going up. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Always starting from the farthest to the right. So each of these slots have values. You take the value if the slot is on. You do not take the value if the slot is off. And a slot is on if there is a 1 in the slot. The slot is off if there is a 0 in the slot. So right now, all of the slots are 0, so you wouldn't take any values. And so this would actually equal 0 in binary, which makes sense. A bunch of zeros equals 0. So then the question is like, what are the values? How do I know what value to use to calculate what the number is? Well, each of these slots have a value that's based on 2 to the x power, right? And the x is whatever slot you are in. So this slot right here would be 2 to the 0 power. The 1 slot would be 2 to the 1. The 2 slot would be 2 to the 2. The 3 slot would be 2 to the 3rd, and the 4 slot would be 2 to the 4. And to make this clearer, you can go and actually, calculate the value, which 2 to the 0 is 1, 2 to the 1 is 2, 2 to the 2 is 4, 2 to the 3 is 8, and 2 to the 4 is 16. Right? And from here, it's just addition. So if I had the value 0, 0, 1, 1, this would be 2 to the 0 plus 2 to the 1, which equals 1 plus 2, which gives you 3. So binary is essentially figuring out what slots are on and adding the values in those on slots. So let's try an example, a more complex example. Say we have 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, right? What I would do is I would count all the slots. And then I will put them as exponents. Okay. And then I will calculate only the values that have ones. So 2 to the 3rd is 8, plus 2 to the 2nd is 4. We wouldn't do this one because this is off. And then you do 2 to the 0, which is 1. And so you have 8 plus 4 plus 1 equaling 13. So 1, 1, 0, 1 equals 13. And that's how you read binary. Thank you for watching.